Real Talk pregame popping off. Get this shit popping, man. I'll holla at you one.
Up in the black silver rattle, a killer model, time to get the petrol. Then I connect with my bro, connect stop at the metro. We in the city, we need to playing that b-ball that's real gritty. Attitudes and shitty, we strutting past food trucks, keeping it $150. Yes, me and SP in front of MSG, posted up like a big down on the block. We go hard like a point guard with the rock, the KRT. As you can see, we be well represented. We on that niche shit, you can smell it, but tell them please don't step in it. We up in the garden, Nick's about to open up a can of whoop ass. The burning cooker with that big cat in the alley, thinking through your team track. At the pregame show, you know we streaming live in a few. We steaming like a hot pot of brew, cause it's the game preview. We about to hit you with a recap, here's what's on tap. Guys and star fire, energy reports, key matchup of all sorts of facts. Also to all my fam up in the chat, who interacting with your mans and them. The brand in front of the camera, and so picture that. And next week talk, keep you up to speed, leading up the tip-off. And then you know we get this next shit off, up in the loft. This the OG, older than Ananobi, who colder than me and my man Brody. Showing the door, we on the low, we on your fire TV, that's cold.
It's Real Talk, you know how we get down. We in that Nick drip, dripping the Nick drip. It's Nick's Real Talk, you know how we get down. We in that Nick drip, dripping the Nick drip. We in that Nick drip, dripping the Nick drip. It's Nick's Real Talk, you know how we get down. We in that Nick drip, dripping the Nick drip. Real Talk. Yeah, what's good, everybody? We in the building. What's good? Salute to everybody. How you doing? What's good? We here. Divine Shot Powers. It's a Knicks Real Talk pregame show, man. Knicks in the city of Buddy Love tonight. Try to get out there and bounce back from a loss they had the other day, man, against Indiana. We get into all that later on, as you already know. We did with the recap and everything. But, first and foremost, I'm excited to be here. I'm ready to get a popping big game for us in a lot of ways. Not just much from a win-loss standpoint, Shot Power, just much more than just seeing where you at. But salute to you, my man. What's good with you? Good to see you. What's popping, my brother?
Divine, you already know. I'm still a little alien. I'm gonna try to scream it out throughout this whole show. But salute to you, Divine, as always. Salute to the family in the chat. Let's get it.
Let's get it. Salute to the fam in the chat. We got Brian in the building, Travel Vibes. Decade, what's popping, my man Tim Smith, my brother, what's good with you? Travel Vibes, Daniel, everybody. 24K Minds is also in the building with us, man. Oh, all you guys having a good day today, man, and all that good stuff, man, after coming off that loss a couple of days ago. We just got to find a way to bounce back. But other than that, man, I'm glad to be here with all you guys, ladies and gents, everybody. It's Knicks Real Talk, man. It's always good to get in here with the great minds in the chat. My brother Shot Powers and everybody, man. Just talk some Knicks basketball for an hour. Then we can ready to get into it, man. It's gonna be a big game, ladies and gentlemen, down here in Philadelphia tonight, man. They just got to go down there and do what they do and try to bounce back off that L they took the other day, man. 132 to 121. Defense just didn't come to play the other night. So, but other than that, man, it's just Knicks basketball. It's early in the season. We're 4-5. We stuck with a little bit of injuries here and there. I think that's having an effect on our team from a defense standpoint. So I know definitely that's one of the reasons why we're going through what we're going through. But other than all that, it don't even matter. Next man up, we got to get a popping Shot Powers, and with a good way to start the night, man. Just going there, going to Philadelphia and crack the Liberty Bell, man, and get them cats up out of there for sure.
Yeah, big game tonight. And we all knew this was coming, that Embiid would be playing tonight, and we knew that Paul would be playing tonight. So this is what to be expected. We just got to get. We need players back, and it's evident now. You know what I mean? And now it's even more evident what everyone was talking about. We're probably going to see some of those guys tonight. A little bit more minutes from Tyler Kolek, some Patty tonight, some Pat Man tonight, maybe some Hawker Party, because there's allegations that Deuce may be out tonight, and Payne is still out as well. So let's see what happens tonight. This is a big game, and it's a division game, and I expect the Knicks been playing pretty good bounce back basketball, and I think they'll continue to do that tonight.
Yep, ladies and gentlemen, what's interesting about this as well. Obviously, it's going to be a big game for them because this is a team we knocked out in the first round past season. You know what I mean? We went in Philadelphia and we won that series, man. New York had Philadelphia on lock in the playoffs. It was like a Nick town out that piece. So the Philadelphia fan base, the team, they looking for a bounce back kick butt game tonight for them guys, man, because they know that's the reason why they went out there and got Paul George, Shaw Powers. That's the reason why they went and got the guys that they got on that roster, Eric Gordon and signing Oubre and all these guys back, because they know this team that they going up against tonight, we also made some strides too. So it should be a well fought game tonight, man. I think it's gonna be mad to get up and get down tonight. And I think they will tonight, man. This team always respond to adversity. They always do what they got to do after coming off a loss, man. But you know, I do say we are missing some key players, man. And there's not no excuses still, but you know, it is what it is. I think the biggest one to me is pressure to chew and campaign. If you just had them two, you know what I mean? I think it'd be a little different because you know the guys playing big minutes. And I do understand why they playing them, but hopefully Tom Thibodeau had this realize tonight that maybe, you know what, I better get some other guys some burn to give them some rest for a couple of minutes. You know what I mean? And I think hopefully he come and do that tonight, man. But you know, this is one of them games that you got to go out there and show and prove. Because I know this team is lit. I know the Knicks is lit. You know, I know where they're gonna be. I'm not worried about that. But as the game day to day, Shaw Powers, I don't want to see the one day you good, one day you bad. We need to get a consistency and get a streak going. And I think, you know, we just got to get a couple of guys back, man. Until then, I mean, you know, you can't go to war where you don't have enough soldiers to go to war with when all the other teams are fully loaded with their soldiers. You know what I mean? That's not no excuse for Indiana, because Indiana had massive injuries the other night too that wasn't playing. You know, but we let guys like Ben Mathurin having career nights, Halliburton showing what he's doing, man. So, you know, we just got to get back at Miles Turner, you know, knocking down three because nobody not getting out there guarding them. You know, so we had a ton of defense lapses the other night, a ton of them. But you know what? We live to fight another day. No making an excuse for them, but they got to get busy in the night, Shaw Powers.
Yeah, it is something that we're going to have to get out to do. Like I said, we've been having some pretty decent bounce back games, and I think we're going to come out to play. We had some time off. This way they could have sat and, you know, practice a little bit, talked a little bit about more basketball, how schemes are going to go and stuff like that. So I expect for that to happen tonight. We should see some bigger games for the guys that a lot of fans are talking about. They're ready to trade them and all that stuff. Mikal should probably have a pretty decent game tonight. Mikal right now for me is how can I say it? Coming from Brooklyn last year, he was the main focus. You know, he was the main offensive focus and more so of a defensive-minded player over there. With coming here, this is his first experience with Tom Thibodeau and how Tom Thibodeau plays his basketball. You know, so we have to really pay attention to that because so far, from what I've seen from players that played under Tom Thibodeau, they elevate their games. And right now, Mikal Bridges is playing like an early R.J. Barrett would played in his second or third year. And he will get him out of that funk. I believe that he'll start taking more shots. He'll start knocking down more shots. And that three-point shot will come along and he'll start knocking it down more consistently. With that being said, the game tonight is basically going to be about our wings, OG Anunoby and Mikal Bridges. And I'm looking forward to seeing a big game from Mikal Bridges. We haven't really seen him 24, 28-point game yet. And I think he's ready to do one of those tonight. And I think we will see that tonight.
Yeah, we definitely need a how would I say it? Metropolitan area get down for them three boys. Call Anthony Towns right here in New Jersey. My man Mikal Bridges, Philadelphia, Jalen Brunson, New Jersey. They got to go out there and get it popping tonight. You know what I mean? But you know, I say all this to say, you know, that man, and Decade, good point that we can use Haka Purdy minutes tonight, man. That'd be a really good look for us tonight. But you know what? Just in a nutshell, I think because these cats just who they are as pros, they're professionals. I think they'll bounce back real well tonight, man. I just know this is what a Tom Thibodeau team will do. You know what I mean? These cats, they know we had a bad game. We got to chalk that up. Tom Thibodeau still, what he had to say. Ladies and gentlemen, I forgot to get in there early because I was so busy, but I'll start putting up the Tom Thibodeau interview from the game that night I normally do it all the time. The past season, I've just been slipping a little bit. But during the when we get into the recap, which we get into now, every now and then we go back to what Tom Thibodeau had to say in a press conference after the game, just to give us some insight on what we feel like he was thinking about, what the Knicks need to do. But Shaw Powell, just look at what they did the other night, real quick. We get into the recap right quick. There it go right there, man. -11, -2, -13, -8, -16, -5, -2, and +2. Sims, because he was the one playing. He had the best game out of all of them to me.
I don't know why everybody talking about Sims so bad, Divine.
Yeah, that's why he had a +2, because you know why? He was playing defense. The mother cats wasn't playing nothing. His man, Sims was out there playing some defense. So as you can see, that's why he had a +2. But if you look at the distribution of minutes and scores, Mikal Bridges 42, Anunoby 36, Towns 39, Brunson 41, Josh Hart 43, McBride 29, Sims 9, and Kolek 2. I don't know why, I understand why he didn't put Kolek in there, but he was scoring. He should have kept him in there. But anyway, points production for the Knicks. Mikal had 8 points. He went 4 from 11 from the floor, 0 for 6 in downtown. I think that's where that field goal percentage was that bad was from where he shot at. Anunoby had a great game, though, to me. His numbers were outstanding. He was 9 for 14, 3 from 4 from downtown, 4 for 4 from the charity stripe, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, and he was still a -2. But, he was playing some good-ass basketball the other night. I think Mikal Bridges, Shaw Powell had an off game the way Mathurin was cooking. Mathurin was cooking, and I think that messed Mikal Bridges are pretty good. He couldn't score neither. So Jalen Brunson had 33. Towns had 33. They shot well from the floor. They shot pretty well from downtown. Josh Hart had a good game as well from an offense side of the ball. But offense wasn't the issue. They scored 121 points, but they gave up 132. They gave guys like Ben Mathurin 38, Halliburton 35, Miles Turner 26. You can't do that. You can't do that and be a championship team. So I just think that it was all about the defense the other night. Like I said, they didn't have a problem scoring the ball. I don't think that's been an issue to me all season. I think it's more been about their defense. Their defense execution. They not executing our defense the way they normally do. So I'm looking for these guys to really get out there and get it tonight on the defense. Because you see what happened, Shot Powers, when they played the Milwaukee Bucks and their defense came up to the table. And that's what they got to get back to. They got to get back to their defense principles and try to get these boys out of here tonight, man. Got to go down to Philly and steal one and get on the back, because you got a back-to-back tomorrow. So you got to play them guys tonight. To me, you got a back-to-back coming up, and I think it would be make sense for Tom Thibodeau to stretch the roster a little bit tonight and get some guys some minutes.
Yeah, that's exactly what they're going to have to do. And I understand where people are saying that we need to play other guys' minutes. Mm-hmm. And I understand that. And it maybe could have helped, or it may not have helped. I say this in one of the chats that I was talking in. If we'd have gave Huckapurdy and Kolek and Pat Forpak some playing time, and we would have still lost, would we still be saying the same thing? Yeah. If we would have still lost, if we would have been, we went into the fourth quarter up. What if we would have went into the fourth quarter playing these guys down 9 or 11? The difference. I'm assuming, but that's where I think Tibbs thinks. If we play these guys, we can keep it close with the guys that we got now that I could trust, and hopefully we can keep it close going into the fourth quarter. But if I play these other guys, we may go into the fourth quarter with a bigger deficit than a easy run. So that's the way I think. But tonight we're probably going to get our wish. Everybody's wishing to see Huckapurdy tonight, some more minutes from Tyler Kolek and Patty A. And we'll probably see one or all three of those guys tonight, or Matt Ryan or something like that, because of who's out right now. Tom Thibodeau doesn't have 6 players that he can go to now. He only has the 5 starters. So, I guess I could say Sims. Let's say Sims and do so. 7 guys that he relies on. He's only going to have 6 guys tonight, so he's going to have to fill in maybe 1 or 2 more players tonight.
Yeah, real talk. Yeah, man. But like I said, just to deal with the recap situation, ladies and gentlemen, it was just that our defense did not come there. The Knicks shot 55% from the floor. That wasn't a problem. They shot terrible from downtown, 28%, 81% from the floor. From the charity stripe wasn't bad at all. But the team that they went up against shot 51%, 45 from downtown, and 84 from the charity stripe. So that's where I know and understand that it was a defense lapse the other day, ladies and gentlemen. So we can't give up 132 points to any team, knowing this is one of the highest scoring teams in the league the past season, if not the highest. To give them up 132 points is unacceptable. It's just unacceptable, period. So I understand how Tom Thibodeau feel. That's unacceptable, ladies and gentlemen, not New York Knicks basketball. So, they can't allow the Indiana Pacers to do what they did. That just don't make no sense. You got to play for 48 minutes, like I always say. They played for 3 quarters. I'm feeling good about the way the game was going, but I noticed them cats came out of the locker room at halftime. The Indiana Pacers, they adapted to the game plan. They switched up a few things, and then the Knicks had no answer for them. They had no answer. You know what I mean? So that's all about Rick Carlisle making good halftime adjustments. Saying, guys, you doing this and not doing this. And we just went the opposite way. So we just got to make sure that when we got to play for 48 minutes, it ain't how you start, it's how you finish. And the Knicks got to finish more better, man. They got to be more solid. Rebounding numbers got to get better. It can't rely on Carl Anthony Towns to keep dropping doubles every night, because he is really doing the damn thing. But it don't feel good when you lose it. You know what I mean? It feels good when they drop any numbers and you win it, but when you lose it don't feel good. But he's still playing good basketball for the New York Knicks, so that's one bright spot. Another bright spot for that game, with to see Jalen Brunson getting his bag the other night. That was also encouraging too, to see that he's about to seem like getting back to where he need to be coming out of the gate. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, give him 10 games, let him see where that. Well, you know what, ladies and gentlemen, this is the 10th game right here. So I say let him get by the 10th game of the season. You should be in your bag, and Jalen Brunson got in his at the 9th game of the season. So let's hope that these guys also do the same. But other than that, was a tough loss, and that's the recap, ladies and gentlemen. We just got to be better than what we did at Indiana. You know what I mean? So, and for this game tonight, like I said, Knicks of Philadelphia, man. I mean, don't get no better than that. It should be really interesting, man. The Freedom guys get down tonight. And I'm expecting to see a more tougher, tough-minded game, a gritty, more Knicks team, because now they're going up against a team that can bully like them. See, that's the problem I had with the pass game real quick. When the Knicks was playing bully ball, they was getting Indiana. And like I said in the stream, prior to that, before the stream started, I'm like, Knicks got to play bully ball. And they didn't play bully ball all the way against Indiana. When Indiana wasn't feeling them no more, that's when Indiana got back in the game. So now you're going up against a team tonight who could do what you do. Can play bully ball, can be physical. You know what I mean? They got a lot of good veteran experienced players. They play off the same style of game that you play, Nick Nurse, with the offense and defense and so on and so on. So the Knicks got to go out there tonight, man, and realize we is another part of MSG South tonight, Shop Hours, and just go out there and execute the game plan, man. If they do that, I think we got a good chance of winning tonight. But we definitely got to make sure that we go out there and be on our game and our A game tonight, man. What's your thoughts on this game tonight against Philly, man? And this is going to be a tough one for us. But I think we do got enough firepower within that lineup to win this thing. But they got a deep squad as well, though.
Yeah, we got to get out there and kind of punch these guys right in the mouth. Embiid hasn't played all year. Paul hasn't played all year, so they're going to have to get acclimated on the court. We have to strike while the iron's hot. So while these guys is just getting back on the court, we have to show them that we've been on the court for 10 games. At least our starters has been. You know what I mean? And with that being said, I'm looking for a big game from Mikal Bridges tonight. Everybody is counting this guy out. I don't know how. This guy is going to he's going to get his rhythm. He's getting the shots up. He's just not knocking them down yet. His defense, another thing with his defense, I've noticed he goes under a little bit more that I like. You know what I mean? I like how Deuce goes over the screen and follows you all the way to the basket, so it makes it easier for your big man to step out to help, or whoever's in that paint area to come up and step up and help. And with that being said, I think the Knicks are going to have a pretty good game tonight. Like you said, Divine, Brunson had a real good game. last game and the last couple of games. You know what I mean? He's turned it up, and we've been having phenomenal offensive basketball from Cat. One thing that I want Cat to maybe try to do a little bit more, and I guess as the year as they get more frequent with everybody, is start to trust his players. You know what I mean? If you're going to step up, trust that OG is going to be back there. Trust that Mikel is going to be back there to help you out. You know what I mean? In the backcourt, trust that Josh Hart is going to be back there to grab the rebounds and play defense. As that goes along, that all comes with consistency and being consistent with each other, being working with each other and building a better rapport with each other. That my man got my back there. Let me go play this defense on this, guys. With that being said, I think the Knicks are going to, like I said, Mikel is going to be a person that I watched tonight. I think he's going to have a elevated game somewhere in the upper 20s tonight.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, real talk. Yeah, man. For me, man, like I said, we going against a team who plays similar the way we do. And obviously they got one of the best centers probably to play the game his last so many years when he's healthy. Joel Embiid is a handful. And he's when you miss the Mitchell Robinsons of the world, because Mitchell Robinson plays them pretty well. But, that being said, they got a lot of guys there who can go out there and go hard. They got a lot of hard, good players. I mean, in the key matchups, I got some good ones tonight. And we go through the what's on tap and come back. I talk about it. But we just got to remember who they got down there. They got a bunch of savvy guys down there. They got some athletic guys down there. But they go hard, though. You know what I mean? Obviously, Tyrese Maxey won't be there tonight. But, this team, they still want to be what we want to be. You know what I mean? They got, after break, they would have made a lot of good pickups this year, man. They got a good team down there. And I think their record don't really tell you who they are as a team. Just like our record don't tell you who are as we a team. You know what I mean? Philly is not a 2-7 team. Knicks is not a 4-5 team. But as of right now, because of the situation with the injuries and this and that, that's where we are. That's what we are, and that's what it is. But this team, both of these teams at the end of the year will be where they need to be. Make no mistake about that. You know what I mean? But tonight, we got to live in the now, and we just got to go out there and, go mano a mano. You know what I mean? But we need a lot of our guys to hit that board tonight. You know what I mean? Because they got some good guys down there who go at it, man. You got the savvy veteran like Kyle Lowry, who pesky, get on your nerve. You know what I mean? And all that good stuff. Caleb Martin down there. He's a good defender. His matchup with Anunoby gonna be crazy. But also you got you got Paul George down there, a new acquisition to them too. Just like our team. It took a while for him to come and get acclimated to the way Philly play basketball. So he got to do what he need to do as well for them. But I think our team, we at the 10th game now. Let's make it happen. And to me, this is where it starts right here for me. You know what I mean? And I can't say that enough. I just want to stand truth to power. Like I said in the beginning of the season, give them 10 games or 15 games, whatever. But it's 10 now for me that I think this team should be ready to go ahead and go, no matter who they are, who's not. I think the game the other night should not be any indication of the way the Knicks really play basketball. The way the Knicks play basketball, the way they played against the Milwaukee Bucks, not against the Indiana Pacers. You know what I mean? So we got to get out there tonight, go down to Philadelphia, put another Kraken in Liberty Bell, and show them cats no love. This ain't no brotherly love tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We need to go down there and let them cats know we the guy that knocked you out in the first round last year. We them guys who Jalen Brunson went there and put work on in the playoffs. Yeah, y'all know who we are, and Knicks need to step up tonight. You know what I mean? And because remember, Indiana knocked us out last year in the playoffs. We didn't let Indiana know that was a fluke. But you know what? We got to let these guys know we knocked y'all out in the playoffs this year. So, and beating them going to have that in the back of their mind. The fans going to have that in the back of their mind. Them cats going to come out hard against the Knicks tonight, ladies and gentlemen, because they know what we did to them. They know what we did to them in the playoffs. And so I think they looking to try to set an example tonight, even without Tyrese Maxey. Paul George gonna want to show improve, and I think Embiid gonna want to show improve because he's been out for a minute with the suspension. But all that being said, I think we go out there tonight and just play hard for 48 minutes, man. See and let the shit take place. Whatever happens. But I know if this team is gritty as I think they are, and a good team that responds very well, I think they'll come out there and play tonight, man, and hopefully we get the W. But that being said, salute to Queens Court, Chris Woodward. Chris, what's good, sister, in the building? Salute, good to see you. Salute to the sister Steph down in the building as well. I am Jarrell and all on cats over there, man. Queens Court always represent, you already know. NYC B-Ball, my man, what's good? AP, salute to the chat. That's where it's at. Y'all already know. Salute to all you guys. Juan B, what's good? Nostalgic, my man. JR, you already know what it is. Salute to everybody out there, man. But listen, we got to go get it tonight, ladies and gentlemen. With that being said, ain't no excuses tonight. Go down there, open up a can of you know what, and let's get it popping, man, because I think we really need to get this one tonight, man. This would be a good win for us to say, you know what, we back to 0-0. You know, we need to win this game to get to 5-5, like Chris said. To me, that I feel like we just started the season 0-0. Let's take it from here, and let's see how we're going to gain momentum after this game. So it'd be a good win. It'd be a good win tonight after coming off of what we went through the other night. You know what I mean? And I think if we can go out there and make things happen, we might hope we can walk out there with a W tonight, man. Who you know, we'll see. But them cats gonna be hungry at us, man. Let's make no mistake about it. So let's get into the itinerary right quick. What's on tap and everything like that. When I come back, I'll open up the panel. Let's talk about what's going on tonight, man. The injury state, key matchups, and all that good stuff, man. It's Knicksville Talk. Divine, Shop Power, the chat. Knicks in Philadelphia at the at the Well Go Fargo Center tonight at 7:30, man. Let's get it. We'll be right back. Let's get it. So, ladies and gentlemen, we back in the building, man. Real talk, man. Yeah, that's what it is, man. That's what's on tap right there. Obviously, I didn't get to put Deuce McBride, ladies and gentlemen. A part of me. I didn't get to put Deuce McBride into the injury report. Tyrese Maxey's the only one on the injury report for the Philadelphia 76ers. He's out with a hamstring. Other than that, for our normal guy that's out, obviously the ones that's out in mind, we got to add maybe Deuce McBride to that factor. But I think somebody said in the chat, I relook at they thought, I think it was Jermaine or somebody said about Deuce being in or out. He said Deuce injured. Nostalgic said, so we won't see him. But it is next man up, ladies and gentlemen. We just got to go in there and play with what we have. You know what I mean? And Deuce been playing well for us this year, man. So we're gonna miss what he had because he plays both sides of the ball real well. His offensive game has definitely been a plus for us. So we're gonna miss Deuce tonight, man. So hope we get well soon and get back at it. Because we're gonna need him, man, for sure. But like we the walking wounded right now, you know what I mean? And but we need every guy we can get out there, man, until we get healthy. But other than that, man, like I said, they pretty healthy tonight. Other than one of their star players, Tyrese Maxey, But then I look at the lineups. Josh Hart, the same usual suspects playing the game tonight. Jalen Brunson, Josh Hart, Mikal Bridges, Anunoby, and Cat. And for them guys, McCain playing, Lowry playing. Who else I had in there? Paul George, Caleb Martin, and Joel Embiid. So they got a pretty good defense team out there, ladies and gentlemen. They literally can guard from, I don't know, the rookie McCain, I haven't seen too much of him, what he could do this year, but Kyle Lowry could defend, Paul George could defend, Caleb Martin could defend, and Embiid could defend, just like our Knicks. They pretty much got the same team we got, because everybody can defend. So, it's going to be an interesting matchup tonight. What I really want to see, real quick with the key matchups tonight, obviously we got Towns and Joel Embiid. That's going to be a very interesting matchup. We can break down what reason why I can think that can go either way for us. But Caleb Martin and Anunoby was one of my key matchups because I do think them two guys could play both sides of the ball. Caleb is a damn good defender, and Anunoby's a damn good defender. So that's going to be an interesting matchup at the power forward tonight. But obviously the big one going to be, to me, is Paul George and Mikal Bridges. Two defenders, two linky dudes. George got a all-around bag more than Mikal, but Mikal got a bag in his own right. So that's going to be another key matchup I'm really interested to see tonight, man. And obviously the one that I think we can exploit to me is Jalen Brunson and McCain, unless they put Kyle Lowry on Jalen Brunson. You know what I mean? Just to make it a little more harder for Jalen Brunson. They both short in stature, both kind of bulky. So I think Kyle Lowry can kind of stay in front of him and keep up with him a little bit, not much, because he ate him up in the playoffs anyway. Jalen Brunson ate that whole team up in the playoff shot for hours. So for tonight's game, I think, you know, it's going to be an interesting game. It really is, man. But I think if we go out there and play for 48 minutes, not 47 3/4, and rebound the basketball, play defense, we got a good shot to win tonight.
Yeah, that's the bottom line right there. You know, the Knicks got to figure it out. Brand new team. Once again, I'm going to keep saying this. This is a brand new team. This team is yet to just getting ready on the cusp of being the 10th game. They only played 5 preseason games and a couple of practices. This team has not figured it out yet. They figured it out offensively. They are phenomenal offensively, but defensively they have just a little bit of lax here and there, and it comes in spurts. You know what I mean? So I hope once they get once they strike the fire, that the fire continues to burn the rest of the season this year, and I think they will. Everybody's giving Mikal Bridges such a hard time, and I don't understand why. The guy is going to get out of his rut. He is playing in a new system. He is a brand new player to this team. He has not played with Cat before. He has not played with OG before. The last time Mikal has played with Josh Hart and Jalen Brunson has been in college. Okay, let that sink in. They do know each other, but they haven't played on the court together since college. So, you know, we have to wait for this team to get together. You know what I mean? And it's going to take some, like we always said from last year, Divine, the highs and lows, the peaks and valleys and stuff like that. Right now, we're going down the hill into the valley, but we're on the cusp of the come up. You're on the cusp on the come up, and I can't wait to see it tonight. Mikal Bridges surprised everybody, so everybody can stop talking about you. You know the funniest thing, Divine? When the Knicks lose, everybody want to trade Mikal. You want to trade. You want to fire Tibbs. But when the Tom Thibodeau team comes to play, and we beat teams like Milwaukee, like we beat Milwaukee, you don't hear it's crickets. Oh, they look good that night. They were good. So let's ride that whole wave right there that I'm talking about, because if you're feeling that way about them when they win, you have to feel, yes, criticize them, criticize what you see on the court, not for the player, that what he can't do or what he didn't do for the night, because it's only a game.
Yeah, real talk. Yo, salute to everybody in the chat. Coach, what's good, my brother? Salute to you. Like I said, Chris, everybody, NY, Jay Choden is in the building. Jay, what's good, my man? Salute to you as well. You know what, for me, ladies and gentlemen, you know, it's an 82-game season. You know, now we're about to go into the 70th, 82nd game. 87 to 72nd game, rather, count tonight game. We have 72 left. It's a long season, ladies and gentlemen. You know, Rome wasn't built in one day, and no NBA team wins the championship or the playoffs in 10 games. You know what I mean? You know, it is what it is, you know. Like right now, what I'm happy about for me, and this is from a basketball perspective, just maintain 500 until you get healthy. That's all I want. Just maintain. The New York Knicks just got to stay where they at until they get relatively healthy. That's all you got to do, because you're not going to go out there and beat teams who got a lot of power and you don't have it. You know, that's not going to happen. But what you need to do is win the game that you can, and just tread the water. Keep treading water until you get your boys back. And then now, once you get the guys back, then them guys don't got to play 41 minutes. They don't have to play 39 minutes. They don't have to do none of that. Ladies and gentlemen, New York Knicks, they need Mitchell Robinson. They need Preston Achua. They need Campaign. They need these guys. Because you think about what happened last year in the playoff. No Julius Randle, no Mitchell Robinson, no Anunoby, no Bogdan Bogdanovic. All this stuff, that's the reason why they got bounced out. And it's the reason why we got bounced right now, because we don't got the bodies. That's reality. You know what I mean? I think you go against a strong team, you only got so many soldiers. Obviously, that team army bigger than yours, but they're gonna have more in the arsenal than you do. And the guy that you do have, they're gonna get a little tired. Like I said, and I hope with Tibbs tonight, ladies and gentlemen, I hope Kohler get more than 2 minutes. I hope we give Haka Purdy some time. I hope Dadier or Ryan, whoever, because we got to, first of all, not because they need to play, because we have a back-to-back. You know what I mean? That's the reason why I want them to play tonight. They have to play because they have a back-to-back, and I think that's important. But I don't care who you put in that game the other day. You wasn't beating Indiana. You wasn't beating them, you know, because you did not bring it on the defense side of the ball. You could have put Kolick in there last game. You could have put Purdy in there last game. You could have put Tom Thibodeau's uncle. I don't care who you would have put in there. They wasn't beating them through their defense was not there. And like I said, it's night and day, you know, when your defense is playing, when your defense is not playing. Prime example, like we said, the Milwaukee Bucks. They defense came up and played New York Knicks style of defense, and look what happened. Held them boys under 94 points. They went out there the last night and gave up 132. Not 94, 32. 132. So that's almost a 40-point swing right there. You know what I mean? So that goes to show you that it's not, ladies and gentlemen, the New York Knicks problem is not the offense right now. We got to make sure y'all understand where I'm coming from. We scored 121 points the other night. The night before we scored 116. The night before we scored whatever. But if you can't stop nobody, then you know what, they can outscore you too. So we just got to get back to the basics tonight. Get back to that grit, that New York City, that type of style of play, man. Lunch pail, hard hat. You know what I mean? I don't give a you know what. I don't even know you. And that's why we got to take it to the court, Shot Powers. You know, listen. And I think they will respond tonight. I think they will respond pretty well tonight. And I'm looking for the Knicks to bounce back and have a big game. But no matter what, whoever coming in to play tonight, they got to make sure they be on their game. We need everybody's A game. I don't care if it's Kolick. I don't care if it's Purdy or Matt Ryan. We need y'all A game. We need Brunson's A game. We need everybody A game, Shot Power. And I think we go down there and respond tonight. You know, and I'm really looking forward to this game, man. Another 24 minutes, but I think it's going to be pretty impressive overall, man. It's going to be this is a playoff. This is our game this year. I can say it on pass to you right quick. I don't mean to babble, ladies and gentlemen, but just got a lot to say. The teams that we've been playing coming out of the start of the season, Shot Powers, other than Detroit,
I was about to say,
all of them been playoff teams.
8 of them.
Teams. So we had a pretty tough schedule. And I think we just got to bounce back and get it popping, man. And I think it's what it do, for sure. Paris Duggan, my brother, thank you for the super chat, man. Paris, we can't say enough. Appreciate you, man, because you always supporting the team from an economical standpoint, man. We appreciate that. Real talk, man. It doesn't go unnoticed. Paris Duggan, appreciate that. Paris, Sims is playing some good basketball for the Knicks, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm just saying, Paris.
Yeah, just to piggyback off of Paris' thought and his chat. But that brother rebounded the hell out that basketball. He playing good defense. He took a step in the last couple of games, man.
I don't 21.
I think the Knicks should start him tonight. I'm gonna tell you why I said that. I told Shot Power this early. The reason why I think the Knicks should start him tonight against Embiid to keep my man Karl-Anthony Towns from getting in kind of unnecessary petty fouls at some times of the game where we need him on the court. So if you could put Sims in. Get him, put Josh Hart just for the day. I don't care. Put Josh Hart on the bench to help the bench be stronger. Bring Sims in. Let him go up against Embiid. So if he do have to get fouls on Embiid, it won't be Cat. And I think that would be really, really what we do tonight, man. But I don't think it's going to go that way. But I would not be opposed to starting Sims tonight. Just that way, if Embiid going to get somebody in foul trouble, Shot Power, let it be Jericho Sims, not Cat.
Yeah, I mean, smart. That sounds smart to me, you know. But I see exactly where you're coming with it. I think Embiid. I think Cat wants to go up against Embiid. I mean, he got beef with him. You know what I mean? So, but I hope he plays smart basketball tonight. I want him to play more aggressive, but I want him to play smart aggressive, passive aggressive, not stupid aggressive. You know what I mean? Because we're going to need him on the court because we're going to need his scoring tonight. Because of what we're lacking on the bench and in the second unit. But with that being said, I'm not opposed to putting Sims in there. So this is another thing I want to say to Knicks fans before I lose my train of thought. Jericho Sims has been in the league 4 years now. This is his 4th year. He has played Embiid. He has played Jokic. He has played Bam. He didn't play Turner. He's then played all of these guys. He knows kind of what their tendencies are. He plays them up close in their face. He's always on them, and he's a good step out to a jump shooter because he can move his feet. Purdy hasn't done that yet. I mean, he hasn't experienced playing Jokic yet. He hasn't experienced playing Embiid yet. These guys that will dominate him because this is his rookie year in the NBA. With that being said, Sims is having a phenomenal year. I don't know why people keep talking about Sims. With that being said, the Knicks just got to get out tonight and stay that gritty New York City gritty committee. They have to get out there and be gritty tonight. And I do hope, because if Deuce is out and Campaign is still out, I hope Tom Thibodeau, he has no choice. He's going to have to utilize his bench tonight. So he's going to have to pick and prod to who he's going to put out there on the court. And hopefully they get out on the court and perform tonight. I would love to see what Matt Ryan can do on the team in the second unit tonight.
Yeah, real talk. Yo, listen, let me bring the chosen one in the building. My man Jay Chosen gonna hop up on the panel with us, man, and do this thing, man. Salute to everybody in the chat, man. Real talk. Appreciate y'all coming in. Hit the subscribe button for your brothers, man. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and make it happen, man. We know we need y'all support to keep this thing growing. And ladies and gentlemen, I think next week I'll open up the y'all go on YouTube. You can want to get the drip hat that we got there, man. I had a place where you can go subscribe to get it. Let me know, and then we know where you get the drip and everything like that and all that good stuff, man. But other than that, man, Jay Chosen, my man, what's good? What's going on with you, my brother? What's popping?
Salute, salute, salute. You hear me good?
Yes, sir, my man.
Good, Bay Pop. You good? You good, Bay Pop?
What's good? Blessings, kings. Everything's good.
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, indeed, man. Knicks and Philly, man.
Listen,
You know what it is.
Yeah, man. Sorry to cut that off right there. Yo, I'm listening to what you're saying, man. And though you know, my stance a little bit on Sims. I think that it's really mostly not his fault he hasn't developed like that, because he hasn't got a lot of run. Like he never got run. He was always the end of the bench, right? So there's two perspectives, two of them, right? Two perspectives. And see what I said there? Embiid is going to do the up and under fake and try to get the fouls on whoever's sticking him. And if Towns is overexcited, he will get 2 within 5 minutes. And that's why I agree with you. I agree with you 1,000%. We got to put another body on Divine and let Cat play the 4, which would change the entire dynamic of the starting lineup. And Sims is probably going to be the guy, but if he gets shy, you know what I'm talking about, then tonight could be the night that we see Huckaporty be Hulk. Yo, salute Ron. I see you, brother. Yeah, definitely. I would love to see Huckaporty do his thing. I'd love to see the Hulk come out and do his thing. And Shoot doesn't take other shots, says picks. Yeah, I mean, look, he's a great pick setter. You know, I just feel like there's something about him that is missing. 50% is on him, and 50% is on the fact that he hasn't got burned. That's it.
Yeah, real
right?
Talk. Yep.
But if he wants to get better, if you want to get better at anything, what do?
Gotta keep going.
You gotta chase down the people. People don't realize you're not. Look, we're born. Some of us are born with. We all have gifts. Right? No, let me get churchy on you real quick. But we're born with gifts. We gotta figure out what the gift is. The people who make it to NBA for a reason, that they have a gift, they have talent, they have an athleticism, whatever it might be that got them there. But you hear stories of Michael Kobe, people, big guys, staying in the gym, shooting 1,000,000 shots before the game and staying after the game, shooting another 1,000,000 shots.
Real talk.
So half is on him not playing, but the other half is on Sims not chasing somebody down and be like, yo, bro, please, stay with me here for 2 hours and let's bump on this.
Yeah, real talk. I'm going to interrupt you. Let me get another area code in the building. You already know this area code coming in the building. It's a 718.
718.
Good, my brother. We got Corey Lee, part of the 718 boys. Bully, what's popping? You already know, man. Much love, my brother. Salute. Good. Hopefully, I see you in here soon, or I see you down there soon. But to my man Bully, but we got one of his generals in the building, the brothers. What's good, C. Lee?
Peace to y'all guards, man.
Peace, man. What's
Peace
good,
to y'all, man.
Yes, sir.
I'm happy to see y'all.
Yeah, likewise.
We talked back and forth on text the other night.
Mm-hmm.
And I ain't gonna flex. I appreciated the effort from the other night. I don't know. I just walked in the conversation because I seen y'all.
Yeah. That's what's up.
You're my folks, so
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate the effort, but it's like for me, I'm getting to the point in my age where my anxiety can't deal with it.
Man, you speaking my language. It's not even funny.
It's hard enough. It's hard enough having grown kids and then raising a 6-year-old.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel you, bro.
You know what I'm saying? I'm dealing with that type of anxiety. I'm over here and I'm looking at my entertainment, and my entertainment is about to give me a stroke. Listen. And I'm gonna be short. Hopefully, I'll try to be brief and short. I need my team. I need my leader. You know what I'm saying? I need the $50 million man. I need the $40 million man. I need the dude who's looking to get a check at the end of the season.
That's right.
To sit their Ross Clyde asses down, get themselves together, have a steak or whatever they eat. They on these vegan meals now, whatever.
Have some
sit down, sip a glass of wine, and figure out each other as human beings. We got to speed up this camaraderie thing.
Let me ask you a question. I want to make sure I'm on the same boat with you. So where do you see the issue with the Knicks and what make you feel away? Because I only see one thing, and I see our defense is not playing typical basketball. Man, they scoring a lot of points, they doing a damn thing on offense, but their defense not there. What else is making you feel the way you feel about this team? Because it's early, it's 10 games, so I get it. But what's really bothering me? Because like I said, the Knicks they scored 121 points the other night, but they gave up 132. Is it the defense side of the ball you're looking at, or is the offense? What's making you feel the way you feel, Corey Lee, about the team so far?
The effort on the opposite side of the ball.
Okay.
Most definitely. That was the staple.
That's right.
That was the staple.
I'm with you on that one for sure.
And listen, I understand Cat ain't the defensive player of the year. I give him that. I understand we got injuries. I give you that. Right now, I'm not gonna put it on Tibbs because he's just a chef. You know what I'm saying? The front office gave him them ingredients. My issue is that he lacking some salt and pepper. He lacking the spice.
He needs some Sassoon, bro, some adobo or something.
Exactly.
I'm about to bring you to my spice cabinet right now.
Yo. When I was in the Army, I was happy to have Tabasco.
I know that's right. That's the hotness right there. They probably need that for them.
You know what I'm saying? Because at least you can't change that.
Yep.
Listen, we gave away a lot of that.
Yep.
We ain't bringing not even a jalapeno.
Or the mild.
Exactly.
Let me say this because it is the pregame show, and I want to stay in line with what we talk about on the pregame.
I apologize.
No problem. You're fine. I'm fine. I just don't want to get off course. So what's your take on the Knights game? Then I'll pass it to Shaw Howard. What do we need to see from the Knicks tonight in this
Yo,
game to get them to where you think they need to get a W tonight?
listen, I don't want Embiid to get past 15 points.
Oof. He might not.
I
Though.
don't want to see him. I don't want to see him put a dent in the game.
Agreed.
I want them to put the pressure on everybody outside of him. I want him to be the non-factor, which I feel like he might be because it's his first game back. And knowing this fat ass, he out of shape.
Minutes.
Right. Yeah, for real. He ain't gonna be full energy tonight. I know that, but he might be hyped and shit, but he ain't gonna be like he gonna go and run around like he run a 9-500 or some shit. You know what I mean?
Let
me say one thing real quick. Follow up.
No, dog. I'm gonna be done. I'm gonna be done real quick.
All right, go ahead, Corey.
Yo, he better not snatch cat out the air, and if he do, somebody better put a foot in his face.
That's a fact.
Yep.
Beat me.
But on that note, I'm done. I'm gonna digress, and I'm gonna fall back and let y'all brothers chop it up while I go find my earbuds.
Hey, Key Lee, man, appreciate your thoughts coming in always, my brother, bringing the wise info up here and everything, man. You know what? But like, I agree with you, man. A lot of things, man. We just got to get this shit together because it's the 10th game now for me. There ain't no more excuses. Y'all need the man to know what up. Go out there and play bully ball and do the shit you need to do and play New York Knicks basketball, play New York City basketball, get gritty, get grimy. They got to go hard tonight. This team they going up against tonight is a replication of what they do. You know what I mean? And so, I'm looking for Anunoby and them and Mikal and them to respond tonight, Shot Powers. And I think if they respond tonight, we got a good chance of coming out here tonight, Brody.
Yeah, my biggest thing tonight is to watch out for Mikal Bridges. I think Mikal Bridges is going to get it tonight. And I mean, I don't know why I got that feeling, but I just see so much stuff about Mikal Bridges. Oh, we gave up all this stuff for Mikal Bridges. Oh, he's not like Dante DiVincenzo. Oh, he's not doing all this stuff, and he's his defense and all that stuff. Now, when you talk about defense, I have noticed that he likes to go under the screen instead of around the screen, to contest the guy and push the guy to the middle. So now you got a man on your back and you got somebody in front of you. By the time you go around the screen, the guy already has 2 steps on you. So he gets in front of you and it makes it an easier shot. So that I have seen in a couple of plays. But in a couple of plays, I've also seen him steal the basketball, block some shots, play some stellar vision, lock down some players. So he hasn't got it fully dwelled into what the Knicks are doing right now. With that being said, I think he's going to be the guy that we watch out for tonight. I think his mid-range game against these guys that he's going to play against, he's going to be amped to play this game tonight. And I mean, up in Philly, he's from Philly, right? Yeah, he's from Philly. And I mean, I think he's going to be a little amped tonight to play some good basketball on the Philly basketball court. With that being said, that's what I'm looking for. The rest of the guys are doing what they need to do. You know what I mean? And hopefully tonight, I mean, I seen somebody in the chat put that Bondi said that Deuce is going to play and Payne to be back. That's going to be some help. We definitely going to need that help. We also need to see Matt Ryan, I think, just to be out there for a couple of minutes to give Mikal or OG a little bit of blow in the second unit.
Yeah, hey,
hold on. I'm upset. My niggas got my man sick over here. He can't even. He out here raspy.
You know what it was? I was out like Friday, Saturday night, and I was doing some karaoke. And I'm over there singing. I don't even want to sing on the song. I don't even
want to sing. You're a baritone.
I want to hear
bro, you're a baritone. You're a baritone and not some other parts, bro. You provide the bass.
Yeah, you gotta get the low part.
Let me pass the mic to Jay Chosen this way. The Jay Chosen one. Who's out there need to be frozen Sunday night? Holla at me.
Yes, my brother. I appreciate that. It was a great entrance. Listen, I'm gonna say something, man. When Brunson is taking over, like really running the show, I want to see his assist numbers continue to stay high, right? We definitely, I agree 100%. It's finally good to see Corey's face. I know we've been on the same thing for a while. I agree with everything that he said. I go to sports to avoid all this other stuff. So I want to see Brunson play the way Brunson played. And I think tonight's game, being that Embiid's first game back, most of them are hurt. We gotta find the gel that the rest of the season is going to go. This is the night that we should be gelling together. Because what I see with lack of, if there's a lack of anything, defense or offense, that's a lack of communication. That's a lack of gelling. And for some reason, no matter what, we can say whatever about Dante, we can say whatever about they're not here. So we got to find the gel of this team.
Mm-hmm.
And that runs through the captain to me. That runs through the captain to me.
Yeah,
and I agree. Last thing I wanted to say, and I know you're going to go. iHeart was developed and got his bag off of an injury. It would also be nice to find that guy that you're talking about, Brian. Where's that guy? Where is our new guy that's going to find his bag? We got to find that gel, and the guy who's looking to get that bag needs to come out tonight fierce.
Absolutely. I second that, my man. Well, this is what we're going to do. We're going to go around the panel. We got 4 minutes till we get into game mode. Corey Lee, give me your last words, my brother, before we get out of here. Holler at your boy, man, and then we'll talk on the other side.
I'm going to say this real quick. Yo, you see what they're trying to do, right? I was watching the pregame show, and they bringing back their so-called stars or former stars. My man Doc, I respect him. Long Island in the house. You know what I'm saying? AI, I appreciate him. You know what I'm saying? But they trying to gas their crowd up to be what we are.
Mm-hmm. Facts.
And it's time to smack them in the mouth and tell them you can't do what we do.
Facts. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Shot Powers, my man.
Control the pace, grab some rebounds, hit your free throws, shoot over 36% from three-point land tonight. Mikal Bridges, step up tonight. Give me 27 points. I think the Knicks win commandingly tonight. In another bounce back game, they usually dominate. And I got the New York Knicks 119-108. New York Knicks 119-108. Let's get it.
I like that, man. We need to do what we need to do. I'm Jay Chose. Holler at your boy, man.
I think we got to play hard on defense tonight, extra hard. We know we're going to score. That's the easy part of our game. I really like to see a real strength on our defense tonight. And I would like to see the bench players get involved and Bridges come to life. I really would. I agree with the Shaw on that one.
Yeah, real talk.
And
yeah,
I guess I got the Knicks about it. To me, I think with this team, it should be 110-97.
I like
115-97.
I like that. I really do. That's about right what I would be at if the Knicks win. That don't mean they're gonna win, ladies and gentlemen. If the Knicks win, I think that will be the score. Be around that. I'm gonna put it like this. I'm pretty gonna second a lot of stuff Jay Chosen said. We got to play New York style defense basketball tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Go hard, defend, rebound, which is defense. We need all hands on deck tonight. This is a good team down there. Make no mistake about it. They got a lot of good veterans. You got Eric Gordon down there. You got Oubre down there. Kyle Lowry down there. They got a solid veteran team. They got a playoff built roster, ladies and gentlemen. So we gotta hope that Jalen Brunson can exploit Jared McCain tonight, because if he's starting for them guys since Maxi's out, I think Brunson got to make sure he go against that rookie boy. Let him know, give him a welcome to the NBA moment tonight. A real welcome to the NBA moment. 40 on them, you know what I mean, or whatever. But no matter what they do, we just got to win, man. So I'm really looking forward to it. I'm going to put mine out there, and I'm going to go tonight pretty much. I'm going to go 110-103. 110-103. I think the Knicks defense come to play tonight. Hopefully Joel Embiid be rusty. I think Anunoby and Mikal Bridges can make it hard on poor George. Let me put it like that. I'm not, and knowing that Maxi's not there, I think we got enough solid defenders in our start lineup to get this thing done. Until then, we're going to get a poppin', man. Ladies and gentlemen, the game about to go down in a minute. Thank y'all for coming to Corey Lee, my brother.
It's on TNT tonight, right? TNT?
TNT tonight, yeah. I'm assuming
TNT. Yo, I'm going to say one more thing.
Yeah, go ahead, brother.
Inshallah, my brother be back and we'll rock this weekend. You know what I'm saying? So you're going to see Jose and Tito back together again. Inshallah.
Let's get it.
Yes, sir, man. Listen, man. Well, let's get it popping, man. And we Sunday, ladies and gentlemen, y'all can catch my brother Jay Chosen right here. He be down there on the panel with Steel Knicks, man, dropping mad Jude right along with Ron and all them guys, man. A salute to everybody out there who came in tonight, man. Hit that like button before you leave for your brothers. And if you haven't subscribed, you know what it is. Hit the button. Don't cost you nothing. Stop front. Just make it happen. It's there. We here, man. Until then, Divine, Shaw Powers, Corey Lee, Jay Chosen, the chat, Knicks, Philly. Let's get it, man. We out, man. Peace.
Peace, guys.
Press like.
Divine, what's good? You know what it is, bro. About to go ahead and get with SP. We about to get this Knicksville talk pregame popping off. Get this shit popping, man. I'll holla at you one.
Up in the black Silverado, the killer model, time to get the petrol. Then I connect with my bro, connect stop at the metro. We in the city, we need to playing that b-ball that's real gritty. Attitudes and shitty, we strutting past food trucks, keeping it $1.50. Yes, me and SP in front of MSG, posted up like a big down on the block. We go hard like a point guard with the rock to the KRT. As you can see, we be well represented. We want that nature, you can smell it, but tell them please don't step in it. We up in the garden, except about to open up a can of whoop bath. The burning cooker with cat, big cat in the alley, thinking through your team track. At the pregame show, you know we streaming live in a few. We steaming like a hot pot of brew, cause this the game preview. We about to hit you with a recap, here's what's on tap. Guys and star fire, every report key matchup of all sorts of facts. Also to all my fam up in the chat, who interacting with your man from them. The brand in front of the camera, and so picture that. And next we talk, keep you up to speed, leading up the tip off. And then you know we get this next shit off up in the law. This the OG, older than Ananobi, who colder than me and my man Brody. Showing the door, we on the low, we on your fire TV, that's cold.
It's real talk. You know how we get down. We in that Nick drip, dripping the Nick drip. It's Nick's real talk. You know how we get down. We in that Nick drip, dripping the Nick drip. We in that Nick drip, dripping the Nick drip. It's Nick's real talk. You know how we get down. We in that Nick drip, dripping the Nick drip. Real talk.